Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Chizzle, and I am back with another video. And in today's video, we will be reacting to spending a day on Earth 200 million years ago. 200 million years ago. That's crazy. But before we get into it, y'all already know what to do. Smash that like button and that subscribe button with post notifications on if y'all want to be notified every time I drop these nice, delicious, great videos for y'all. And hey, let's just straight to it.
Earth 200 million years ago was a very different place from now. For starters, Earth only had one continent, Pangaea, which later, with tectonic plates moving, split into many more continents that we have today. So all of today's continents can fit inside Pangaea almost perfectly. Pangaea was surrounded by a gigantic ocean, Pantalasa, or Old Pacific, which covered 70% of the whole surface. So then, what would going back in time and spending a day on Earth 200 million years ago be like? It should be noted that a day on Earth 200 million years ago was around 23 hours, not 24 hours. So let's put you in North American part of Pangaea, which was ruled by dinosaurs, as well as the whole surface. And generally, reptiles and cold-blooded creatures were all over Pangaea. So let's say you were
I really want to see a dinosaur life. I wonder how dinosaurs would act nowadays. Imagine, like, your house just getting stepped on by a dinosaur. That would be crazy. We couldn't survive now one day with dinosaurs here. Like, I wonder, like, if we had dinosaurs here and we had them as pets, that would be weird. That'd be very weird.
Roaming around in one of the forests there. It would be quite an experience. You would see many alien-like species, or at least many different species, that didn't survive or adapt and are not present in today's world. I mean, just to think about it, it is estimated that 99% of all species that ever existed went extinct, and 20 million years ago, many more mass extinction events were to come. So just in the forest, you would see many species of fascinating trees, insects, and reptiles that didn't get to survive.
That looks like a nice life. Like, that looks very nice. Outside, the swamp, the trees look nice. That just looks so good.
You would see how they move, eat, act, and look. It would be the greatest throwback in time. But there would be...
Like, if we had dinosaurs here, like... Technology nowadays, they need to put it to where we can have dinosaurs, but like put it to where they don't just want to harm us. They're nice to us. Imagine you seeing a dinosaur, you gotta look all the way up.
Be no flowers, bees, ants,
like 4
snakes,
towers,
and any mammals, and tons upon tons of species on Earth that are present today. The whole surface would look somewhat different. Many mountains have been formed that are not here today, as well as many ancient deserts. Interestingly, part of Antarctica was not covered in snow. There were no snowy wastelands, and since Antarctica was a bit closer to the equator, meaning there maybe was a huge chunk of desert.
Like, how do y'all all notice? Like, how do y'all notice? How do y'all notice? When none of us were here during the time, if it was just straight animals. How do y'all notice?
Desert, but as well parts that were covered with vegetation. So today's Antarctica is nothing alike old Antarctica, which possibly had forests with many organisms living in it.
Imagine Antarctica. Imagine Antarctica looking this nice. No snow, grass, nice misty smell. You just smell the air, see the sun. Like, that's weird. That's honestly weird. Imagine Antarctica.
The climate of the whole planet was as well very different. Distribution of cold and warm temperature was very different because of continents, which changed wind paths. Occasionally, while roaming around ancient forests, a group of flying reptiles, petrosaurs, with their 10-meter wingspan would fly over. Finding dinosaurs on Pangaea as well wouldn't be very hard, since they are the top predators before mammals. From finding Eoraptors, which are actually just 1 meter in length, not that big, to finding the biggest dinosaurs and biggest...
Imagine having a dinosaur that's the size of a baby. No. Look at this, bro. This is Flight's neck right here. This is FTC Flight React's neck right here. I'm telling y'all, bro. He has an extremely long neck. And it reminds me of a wiener.
Organisms to have ever walked the surface of Earth. Turriosaurs, Supersaurs, and many other gigantic dinosaurs. They were 39 meters in length, which is comparable to the height of a 10-story building.
I'm saying like 10-story building, bro. Imagine having a creature that's the height of a 10-story building. I'm looking up all day.
Still, you should keep a distance from these giants. But if they spot you, they likely wouldn't try to eat you, since they likely only ate vegetation. Who knows what would go through their brains while seeing a creature from future. But there were predatory dinosaurs, so keeping a distance is good. So then, let's travel to Sea Pantalasa, the big ocean. The water seems inviting as always, but this time it has more sharks and other species that are predators. Just 100 meters off the coast, the danger will rise drastically. Taking a deep dive again, same as on the surface, there would be unrecognizable species living in the ocean. From large sharks to reptile-like fish to other unknown species. So this would be all great, but the big...
I think it was probably like an animal that was combined with a shark, a whale, a turtle, and something else. This right here looks like a whale combined with a turtle, combined with a something, combined with a dinosaur.
The problem is that just a single human could contaminate the whole world with its viruses from the future, which we are immune to. But at this time, there was the earliest evidence of virus presence through cells being infected. So you might pick up some type of virus that is deadly to today's humans. Still, there might have been even earlier viruses. Viruses are poorly understood, and we can't even decide whether or not they are alive. So then we can see that if we had a time machine, it would be worth it to go back in time 200 million years ago to see what was before the existence of whole humanity.
So my question is, was Adam and Eve the first people here as like a whole, like just the first people here, or like the first living thing? Because if that's the case, like that means humans were already here before these animals, or it could have been the animals first, then Adam and Eve. Well, like if that's the case, then I don't know. That's kind of weird. That's weird. I don't know. I gotta read my Bible. But hey, if y'all did enjoy this video, y'all already know what to do. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Smash that notification button. Please and thank you. Go check out my previous videos. One of them should be above me right here. Yes, sir. It's your boy Chisel. And kids, don't do drugs.